I am really starting to get worried about NFTs and the future of NFTs, at least for the short and medium term. Right now, I see ETH and the whole crypto space rebounding. Now, I'm not just panicking because ETH jumped from 2.5K to 3.1K. That's normal. However, the way and the pattern of the whole market shows me that crypto is set for a rebound, and with that we might see NFTs go down. Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. My name is Elaine HM and welcome to the channel. In this video I'm going to give you a few reasons why I think NFTs might be going down in the future. The whole market can change, of course, but I truly think that, and that is because crypto might see a huge rebound coming soon. We have a lot of news coming out about positive things coming into crypto, and also the charts never lie, in my opinion. That being said, if Bitcoin decides to go down, everything is going to go down with it. However, let me tell you why I think ETH and the whole crypto space can be set for another rebound. Now, let's start by taking a look at the first piece of news, which is a piece of news that I actually liked. So we have Warren Buffett invests $1 billion in Bitcoin-friendly neobank, dumps Visa and MasterCard stocks. So Warren Buffett has been a huge fan of the traditional Visa and MasterCard stocks. Clearly, they've made a lot of money over the years. However, he decided to dump a portion, and then he decided to increase exposure in Nubank, the largest fintech bank in Brazil that's also popular among the country's Bitcoin investors. So, which is good, having more and more hedge funds and billionaires and people with money and enough money to move Bitcoin's price joining Bitcoin and the whole crypto space. Now, he didn't buy Bitcoin specifically. However, he's exposed to Bitcoin one way or another. Now, another reason why I think crypto can be rebounding is something that just about the whole sentiment of the market. So once you take a look at how the people are doing and what they're talking about, when they see them talking about crypto a lot, now's the time where you have to be careful because this could be a top signal. In this case, everyone just talking about NFTs, and it's like crypto, it doesn't even exist anymore, even though NFTs wouldn't exist without crypto. However, people are not giving crypto much attention or the attention it deserves for now, and this would be the optimal time to buy it. Now, one thing that could be a clear sign is something that I just learned about a few hours ago, and Jolie Dinger, who is an NFT and crypto account on Twitter, I love this account, he provides so much value. He talked about the DIX reading. What that graph shows, it shows the dark pools that are buying. Dark pools are the hidden exchanges, corporations, VCs, rich use to buy equities. So what the DIX is, it stands for the dark index, and the dark index is simply the aggregated dark pool indicator of the S&P 500 index. So in short, when DIX is high, it means people are silently buying. When DIX is low, it means that they are selling. Now, if you take a look at the chart, you take a look at the max. Look, so the green is the chart of the S&P 500 and the blue is the DIX. And let me zoom in a bit and notice how high the DIX is. And this shows that right now the S&P 500, which is the green chart, is set to go up. And when equities go up, crypto goes up as well. And what we've seen is that when they go down, crypto also goes down. So they're tied together, and I don't think they can be decoupling anytime soon. Notice how the S&P 500 has been going up. And if you take a look as well at the DIX, notice how it's almost at a top now when it dropped. So basically, if you zoom in further, notice how S&P 500 dropped, and then this is up there, which shows that this can be set to run higher. Now, another reason why I see crypto pumping is just by pure price action of, let's say, ETH, for example. Let's take a look at ETH and tell me what you see when you look at ETH. All I see is a set of higher lows. And this is the simplest way you can analyze charts. Now, that's the weekly chart. If I zoom in, look at the 2-day chart. Now, we did pump all the way from 2.1K all the way up to 2.8K. Then we corrected down to 2.5K. And then we went up to 3.3K. People were like, we're going full-blown bull run. But then we corrected back to 2.8K. And then everyone is like, NFTs are back. Crypto is dumping. But this is a regular correction. And if I zoom in even further, take a look at that. We made a higher low, higher high. Then we corrected back to almost this area. So this previous resistance became a support. And now we're ready to jump back higher. Now we can see another correction down to the 2.8K range and then go up. However, I see volume, I see momentum, and I see this going higher soon. And when this happens, obviously the price of ETH in dollars increases, which causes the NFTs, which cost 1 ETH, to become more expensive in dollar terms. Then people start selling or not justify paying that much in price, which, if you ask me, is kind of counterproductive, but that's how it is. So for that reason, I've been very careful recently, especially with the degen mints, which are just the free mints that before were jumping up to 2 ETH. Right now, I don't think this could be the case anymore, at least for the short to medium term. Again, guys, keep in mind that if Bitcoin decides to go down, everything can drop. But there's only one way to find that. However, Bitcoin chart also looks good. Same thing, higher lows and higher highs. Well, not a higher high yet, but on the shorter term, it looks like it's ready to break out of the 45K range and maybe head up back to the 50K and then 55K. Now, another thing that I want to talk about is what you should be doing right now. And obviously none of this is financial advice. Now, what you can do is if you're someone who has been profiting from NFTs or you have some NFTs, you can sell some of those projects that you don't really believe in long term. And with that ETH, you can either keep them in ETH, which most likely will increase in value, or what you could do is transfer them into other coins which have a potential to 10x, for example. One coin I want to talk about, which can maybe, let's say 5x, is Link. So Link looks really good. Overall, I think this project is really good long-term. And take a look how it made a quick recovery, then corrected back here. Hopefully we'll see this pump back up again and go back up to the previous highs that it was. Now, I do see right now the price is $16 in terms of US dollars. And I do see that visiting all-time highs again at $15, which should be almost a 3.5x from here. Another coin that I know you guys want to hear about, which is something that I see 10xing, is this coin, which is EXRD, also known as Radix DLT. I really encourage you guys to look into it and just read about it and see if you actually like it. But price action wise, let's say you don't know anything fundamentally about this, take a look at this accumulation phase. As soon as it pumped, it went up all the way from 10 cents all the way up to 66 cents. So 6.6x in a matter of 2 weeks. Take a look at these two candles, 2 weeks, 6.6x. Now it corrected back to the previous resistances right here because obviously this is not sustainable, but obviously this is not where you want to buy. You want to buy when you see these huge corrections. For example, this correction is 70%, which is brutal, I know, but 75% even. But this is where you want to buy because the upside is way bigger than the downside in this case. But if you buy right here, the downside is very, very high. And if you did buy up there, you would be down tremendously. Now, I do see this going up to $2 to $3, which is over a 10-15x from here. And I urge you to do your own research about this, but obviously none of this is financial advice. Now, I don't want to go ahead and talk about a list of coins because if you go to CoinMarketCap, I'm sure you will find plenty of coins that you can invest in. And honestly, when we go full bull, almost anything you throw your money into is gonna pump. For example, let's say take a look at AVAX. Let's take a look at the whole chart. Ideally, you would have bought down at $60 when there was peak fear in the market, but right now that there's euphoria, you can maybe do a more conservative bet and purchase, let's say after we break out of this level right here. So right here, it's $86. Maybe if we break out of it, you can wait for it to go down back to 80 or $86 and then buy it again up there. And potentially it can go make it 2x or a bit less, or if it breaks previous all-time highs, then maybe you could do a 2x. But that's not the point of the video, guys. What I recommend is look at undervalued coins. For example, obviously not Dogecoin because, well, you know my opinion on that. And if you take a look at the whole thing, for example, Polkadot, which is a solid project, the all-time high at one point was at $51, and right now the price is $20. So an easy 2.5x, I would say, once the bull market resumes. And with everything going on, with all the inflation going on, and with all the money printing and the loss of trust in the current monetary systems and the financial systems, I think we are set for a huge run. And I think this is going to be like nothing we've seen before. I hate to be the guy who's giving hopium and giving you hope, but this is what I think, this is what I'm seeing. And this time you guys must make sure that you take profits. And then when ETH and the whole crypto starts dumping again, then maybe you can circulate these profits back into NFTs and rinse, repeat until the cycle is over, because we don't know when it will end. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.